Howdy, and welcome back to the Sith Dominion podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Dana Martin. With me tonight, we have Cam on the show. How you doing, Cam?
Phenomenal. How are you, sir?
Did you recover from yesterday yet?
I'm always recovered. I'm playing tomorrow. I'm so dialed.
No shit.
hmm
Wow. I told Cam, I said we went golfing yesterday, and I told him I played twice as much as him. Not quite, but I did swing the club a hell of a lot more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Great. I thought you had a decent game, dude. 88, I think, is what you ended up with, or somewhere right at that. A little
Yeah,
lower, maybe.
something like that.
I wouldn't complain about that. And you had some damn good shots. That last one off the tee, brother. That was something.
hmm
I had a 119 and a blister that is really gross looking. Look at that sucker. Yeah.
Is you're gripping the club too hard, bro.
I know. I got that good grip, baby.
And your grips are from the second Obama administration, so that probably doesn't
we're
help
on
either.
The first tee, Dana grabs his driver, and gets his hands. He's like, "All right, let's crack it. Let's go." I would have already yanked the driver, except at the course we were at, their driving range was very explicit, no drivers. And so it was fine. I worked on my 3-iron. I mean, you use it a little, no big deal. But I worked on it a little bit. Pulled out the old driver on the first tee and hit the ball, and it went wonky, and my club rolled, and I looked at my hands, and it was just like powder in my glove and hand of the grip, just disintegrating. So I took another, gripped it and ripped it, and it was still shit. And Cam said, "We'll just pick those up and you can drop by me." So
Yeah.
He said that a few times yesterday. But at the end of the day, Cam, thank you. I had such a fantastic time. I've got the bug again, and my poor wife will not get some jewelry now because I will be spending some of that money on new driver, 3-wood, and maybe a new bag after I've forgotten to tell Charla the sunscreen. What we were on the back nine at that point, and I hit a crappy shot, and I said, "Man, this thing just slipped all in my hand." And I could see Cam rolling his eyes. Yeah, that thing slipped. And then the very next shot, I pull out my club, and I've got this sunscreen all over my club handle and shaft. And 15 plus years to get back out on the links was too damn long. And I am glad I did it. Had a massage after, as we first worlders do. And I feel great today and want to go play again. So thank you, Cam. That was awesome.
Yes, sir. It was a
awesome,
good course, man. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely a different setup than a lot of other courses I play. One of the things I really love about golf, at least from back when I played when I was little and all of that, was, used to be trees in the fairways. Used to, you had to just think sometimes on some holes. And I mean, there was probably 4 or 5 holes where, I didn't know where we're, playing a course for the first time. It's always something unique. But there's sometimes, we walked up to 10 and I'm like, where are we supposed to hit?
Yeah.
Had a bunch of dog leg lefts, dog leg rights off the tee. And the course was in really good shape, for a public municipal. So, didn't break the bank either to play there, which is always nice. We're playing on a weekday. I'm sure the weekends are a little different, but overall, really, really, really pleased with the experience.
Heck yeah. Shout out to Raising Canes who fed us afterwards. Thank you. We paid you, but thank you.
And the guy that took my order was struggling, man. I asked him to put the things in a to-go box or the to-go bag for me, man, and homie was it was struggling. But it was packed. They're the only ones holding down the town right now, so is what it is, I guess.
Can you beat that cane sauce? Do you prefer cane sauce or lane sauce?
Probably canes. I don't really eat lanes all that often. I've just never. Lane's hooked a brother up every now and then, late nights, but in college. But I mean, my first instinct is to go to Cane's. I mean, Lane's I think is more affordable now compared to.
Yeah.
I mean, a lowered a box combo around you $15 at freaking Cane's now. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, man, it was $10 for a 3-piece. Are you kidding me?
I also met the guy a few times that used to own, or I guess he still might own Lanes, but I know they've gone more corporate now, and he's just kind of he's a guy for sure, and so that's kind of always, I'm like, yeah,
gotcha.
you know,
I got you. It was good, dude. It's always good, like, and we're in a Star Wars show, and we talk about Star Wars, and in order to do this show, you gotta watch Star Wars, which keeps you indoors. But man, encourage everyone, get out, man, do some shit. I did some, I don't know, 20,000 steps yesterday, chasing balls or whatever. And it's so good. When you sit, I sit in these 4 walls. Well, I've changed my background. I'll talk about that for a second. You can see my room now, and there had been a couple of folks through Discord and such that had said, we've seen parts of the room in some video, but can you have your room from time to time? So I made this video. This is from my room. You will get to see, this is what I see every single day for the last, since COVID. That's not true because I've changed it up a few times, but but the room itself, this is where I live. This is where I do my DMILM stuff. This is where I do Sith Dominion. This is where I do my Viasat real job, real life work job. Everything in this room. And so the fact I'm sharing it with you all, it's actually kind of an intimate thing, because this is me at its core. And you see everything from Vader at the top there, which was actually gifted to me from someone who was never my employee, but always wanted to be. And so the meaning behind this big ass Vader, it was her son's, and he didn't want it or whatever. The point is, pretty freaking cool, man. Talking about influence and how this show, the Sith Dominion, actually started, which was comparing Sith Lords to real world people and taking real world lessons and turning them into a good way. Everything on my wall, you've got my son giving me this Duel of the Fates and Obi-Wan and Anakin at it. Poster I got at the release at AMC Disney Springs of The Last Jedi. You got just tons of stuff, man. Oh, but you know what? If I may, can I share this story? I don't know that you know that story, the full story.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to get a sip of whiskey for this. This next segment's brought to you unofficially by Woodbridge. Okay. Sorry, did I say Woodbridge? Woodford Reserve.
Woodford Reserve.
And it was the last of that batch, so I need a new batch. Someone send it on over. Star Wars is important to a lot of people for a lot of reasons. People connect over Star Wars in ways where other things don't matter. I think we mentioned before that when we were standing in line for a video game, it didn't matter whether you were Republican or Democrat, right? What side of the aisle you were on. You were all there for that one function, that one purpose, and you were all aligned for that. And that common ground, folks, really is what can change the freaking world. So when I think back to how excited we both, Cam and I, have talked about we were for The Force Awakens, and even being excited then for The Last Jedi, excitement not maybe as much, but still kind of excited to see where they're taking the story.
I was excited. finally got to see Luke, man. I was stoked.
Yeah, hell yeah. So we lost our son, Charlotte's son, in 2017, and shortly after that was the premiere of this Last Jedi. But in between that time, we had to kind of get away from the grief, or part of the grieving, right? We decided to take a trip to Disney. I don't know whether that was a good idea or a bad idea, but we took a trip to Disney because, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
If you've ever grieved that, um, I understand. If you haven't grieved that, you don't want to understand. So, when we booked that, good friend of mine, an ex floor mate at college, Elliot, who you all know as DJ Elliot from a previous episode, we had him on. DJ Elliot, if you've ever been to Disney, you've probably seen him. He is the Disney DJ. I reached out to him knowing he was at Disney and said, hey, we're going to be here during this time. This kind of just happened. Looking for an opportunity to get away. When we're there, if you're available, can we hook up? I'd love to talk to you. We haven't seen each other, whatever, 10 years, 15 years. Sure, no problem. This is awesome. Definitely. So we meet for lunch or whatever. And right outside the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing, the Indiana Jones thing is really cool. And we're having our lunch, and he said, hey, are you interested in seeing the premiere of The Last Jedi? Go, yeah, of course. You know me, dude. Like, we went to college, I'm just, yes. He said, then, yeah, I've got you covered. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's tomorrow. So whatever you have, make sure you're at Disney Springs, this and this. This is what you need to say. They'll hook you up. I'll be there. We'll, whatever. And it was actually double feature. The Force Awakens followed immediately by The Last Jedi. And of course, you had First Order troopers and R2 and BB-8 and all the stuff. It was incredible. And in a time of grieving, you're also celebrating, because this kind of stuff is what Corey was about. Like, big, over the top craziness. And so it was very fitting that Elliot, he did that for us, man. And it was amazing. It was awesome. So all that to say, Star Wars continues its legacy of touching people. And later tonight, we're going to watch and review Vader 1 and Vader 2 from Star Wars Theory, who we've talked about on this show. We're nobody compared to a 4 point whatever sub person. However, our opinions, I believe, are always just as valid as anyone. And so the connectedness that Theory, felt to all of this, same way we feel connected to all of this, drove him to put up his own money, raise money, and do things to make his dream of a film come true. I got zero problem with that, man. And the amount of hoops he had to go through, from what I understand, from what I've read, I haven't watched all of those podcasts where he talks through that. The amount of hoops and red tape he had to go through to do this, to me, I think was a little much. I don't think it should be that when you're just trying to extend a story and show respect to a character within an IP. And I'd love to know your thoughts. If you're aligned with me, great, because I think you are, but I don't want to be wrong here.
you're saying from the hoops that he had to jump through, like financially, doing with Disney. What like
Oh, I'm
what's
sorry.
your
I should have been clear there. Yeah. No, the hoops he had to bureaucratic hoops with Disney to be able to do this in the way he's done it.
yeah? Well, I mean, he the light may have been, I think, more focused on him due to him. Probably the last few years, I guess, ever since Rise of Skywalker. So I guess the last 7 or God, almost
Mhm.
7 years.
Yeah, it's been a while, brother.
Uh, taking a certain stance with their treatment of the IP. So you may one could argue that maybe they made it more difficult for him than it has been for other fan films, and
I had not considered that. Yeah.
the fact that maybe he's more polarizing than others. But I mean, I would think so. I mean, we were just talking about how great, and not directly but indirectly talking about how much we use YouTube and how inherently good of an application it is,
Mhm.
and I think that what some creators do, like Theory and a few others that do these Star Wars fan films, it's important, and a lot of times, and it can help kind of carry the IP through these lull periods, and then we get the real good big budget good stuff from the big mouse. But you know the mouse is or what were we talking about in pre-show with government overreach with what we have to pay for
Pay to
a
You're
service.
forcing me to recycle, and I have
Yeah,
to pay for it. Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, there's a good analogy there with the big mouse and a lot of these other corporations, and creativity at its core, from the stuff we do, from the stuff that actual content creators. I mean, it's a freaking career now. It's what you go take a poll of a middle school kid, ask him what he wants to do and wants to do with his life. Kid's probably saying he wants to be a YouTuber or
Yeah.
TikToker or Twitch stream, whatever, right? Make some type of content. And you know when you allow people to be creative, especially with an IP as big as Star Wars, I think it allows nothing but it's freedom of expression. It's a different idea. It's what makes the world's special,
Mhm.
And I think you know people have their opinions about Theory. I'm a fan of him. There's for a while there he was doing a lot of stuff with the AI stuff. I really wasn't a huge fan of that. I think everybody knows my stance on that, but I I think personally that Theory overall, and I'd be willing to defend this on his behalf. I think Theory as a whole has done a lot more positive for Star Wars than any negative that he may have done in the last 7 years. Because it's really, he was the first guy. Like he
Mhm.
is, in my opinion, the godfather of Star Wars YouTube.
He's the yeah. Yeah,
Like he
yeah, I would agree. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
and you got Stupendous Wave, you got Eckhart's Ladder, you got a bunch of these other cats on there that are fans of Theory and have done stuff with him. But I mean, the stuff he was doing 10 plus years ago was just unreal. I mean, if you've listened to the guy's story about how much he put his body through to put out this content that we're about to watch, and all of his other content that he does, I mean, he's a he's a he's a fucking legend, man. Point
I
blank
I
period.
I have 0 context. I
Yeah,
have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah. But like, I
I
mean,
don't. So is there something to that? Like, what What do you?
Yeah. I mean, he's got. I mean, I could probably find you a few videos. I mean, he'd talk about the sleepless nights of him just pumping out content, doing lore videos, doing all this stuff, and I mean, the hundreds of thousands of dollars that he spent on Vader Episode 1, Vader Episode 2, the hurdles that he's had to go through, not from, you know, with Disney, but like, people trying to come and help him with the project and taking advantage of him. Um, the backlash that he's gotten with, his stance on the big mouse and all of that. But I mean, he, in my opinion, is, you ask people what they think of when they think of Star Wars YouTube, people would be lying to themselves if they didn't, if his name is not the first or second name out of their mouth.
His name is the second name out of my mouth. Dr. Dana is the first name out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. No, honestly, and I've been critical in the past on the show, but I've also been gracious as well. Like I don't. I think you're right. When you think YouTuber, influencer, Star Wars, you'd be hard pressed to not have him in one or. You're exactly right, dude.
Yeah, and so I think that despite him becoming a lot more polarizing in the last few years among the fan base, at the end of the day, he's a guy that loves the brand. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying I agree with a lot of his takes on where the brand is going or where it's been. I mean, there's been projects that I've loved in the last 2.5 years that I've come on this show that he quite frankly said he's not going to watch, or that he just doesn't care about, or he hates, and so there's that. But like, I mean, he's doing what he can to help further the love of Star Wars for the next generation of fans on YouTube and other platforms. And I mean, he's a net positive in my book for the IP and for the brand as a whole. And I don't think he gets enough, love for that, because I mean, he's not at any of these events. He's not on the paid influencer list. I think he's gonna give you his honest take. And I mean, like you said, that you used to be able to go wait in line at GameStop for an hour and a half at 11 o'clock at night till 1 a.m. and sit next to a dude, and y'all just chatted up, and you had completely different life experience and opinions on the world and opinions on probably the game that you're all going there to wait to buy. And I mean, that's what makes all this special. And I think Theory is good for Star Wars.
Yeah, Andre Whaley, who has not been on the show in a while. Actually, he was a couple weeks ago. That's right.
He was.
He was. When he bought that saber, that Theory saber, I gave him shit on the show. I was like, "What are you doing? He's feeding that girl." But at the end of the day, like the sabers I have on my wall, which are not in this picture, believe it or not, I'll grab one. So these, you can barely see them, but these guys are heavy as and these are from a company called Master Replicas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Master Replicas back in the 90s, early 2000s, were the sole licensed Star Wars lightsaber producers. And at the time, these guys were like $120. And back then, $120 was more like $220. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, it was expensive shit. These two I was able to scrape together and make sure I got for Christmas, one each year. Vader, of course, and Luke, of course. But the quality of these sabers versus what Hasbro put out when they took over, heads and fucking tails, man. Like terrible. You have a prop level for $120, or this semi-coated plasticky BS from Hasbro for $120. I bring this up because I have a different view on saber or theory sabers, or however he has that. He made a better saber because we deserve a better saber. Am I wrong?
No, I mean theories for the fans, and that's kind of my whole. I think that's kind of the whole crux of my argument as to why I think he's a net positive. Like, I mean, he's for the fans, which is how you would argue all of this used to be, right? Or and should be. And so everything that he's done for the fan base. For 10 plus years, that's been his sole mission. And you don't gotta love him, but hard to argue that point, in my opinion.
I think I may have misread him. In all fairness, I think I've been more harsh side of things, especially during Andor with the sexual assault scene and his, whatever. I got a little frustrated with like whatever. Anyways, I maybe read some things wrong. When I watched, and I'm sorry that I watched it in advance, Cam.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy, bro.
So the intent was go ahead.
That's great. That's crazy, bro. I mean, we literally texted about it. That's unreal. I mean, if I would have known you had watched it beforehand, I wouldn't have got on the show, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd have protested for real. I mean, look, chat. I'll read you the text. So here's context behind all this. So, Dana sends a text in our Wayfinder. Me, Debbie, Zane, Andre Whaley, whole group, right? It's like, hey, we're gonna review Vader episode 1 and 2 on the show. Sounds good, right? Debbie gives us the lowdown with what we got to do to make sure we don't get on the no square list and get axed by the I don't know. I was gonna say a funny name. I can't remember. And she's like, "Are you watching it live? Or are you just gonna react to clips? What are we doing?" And you can watch it live. Just send this email to theory, blah 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 blah, whatever. We've all seen the YouTube video now. I ended up watching the YouTube video after she sent that because I was sick. Again, shout out to Theory, bro. Trying to do it for the fans. And so I text Dana at 10:50 this morning, and I said, "So watch live? ? I'm game." He said, "Yes, sir. Awesome." I said 10:05 instead of 10:04 because I messed up the text because I was finishing up detailing my wife's car. So in my head, right, I'm sitting here at the next, 8 hours of my day, and I'm like scrolling my YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I can't watch it yet. Woods is like, oh, we should watch that. I'm like, nope, can't watch it. Gotta watch it on the pod with Dana, And then this dude right here watches it without me. The whole point was we were gonna react to it live together, and he's over here like keying in the pre-show, bro.
Listen.
I mean, that's crazy. Don't pull
But
this.
this is
Oh,
what-
I'm old. I don't know how YouTube works. It autoplayed. I was watching the first one to review it. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
That's exactly what happened.
I want to hear that shit, bro.
Oh my god, man, my cheeks hurt.
That's crazy, bro.
All right.
And we gotta watch the first one too. I've seen this one like 400 times.
I just listen, there's some level of trust that still needs to be established here clearly, because you didn't have to read the text verbatim. You could have just said Dana said, but there's clearly this.
No, I wanted to pull. I'm pulling up receipts, bro. Also, just want to point this out there too, because it just came to my head. I'm not trying to spread misinformation here, and people can go view it, fact check me or whatever. I'm pretty sure that between the 2 episodes that we are fixing to watch now, or in the next, I don't know, whenever we're done yapping, I'm pretty sure that Star Wars Theory has spent almost $500,000, if not more than $500,000, on both of these projects of his own money. So next time people look, not saying you gotta love him, not saying he didn't have dog shit takes, not saying that he can't be controversial sometimes, but if you get out there in the words that Star Wars Theory does not care about Star Wars or any verbiage of that come out of your mouth, you're wrong. A dude doesn't spend almost $500,000. I don't care how much money Theory Saber makes. I don't care how much his YouTube video makes. Whatever. You know what I'd be doing if I had $500,000, Dana? I'd be chilling,
golfing every fucking day.
Yeah, I'd be living off that bread, and you wouldn't see me doing shit. I know it's $500,000, whatever, but like, if I had Star Wars Theory money, with how much money he's probably freaking made from YouTube in the last 10 years, do you think I'd be spending almost $500,000 to put out something that I can't make any money on?
No.
He rented out a whole theater in Los Angeles, of all places, for people to go watch the movie.
For free. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Again, not saying he didn't have.
I'm
not
coming
saying
around, brother.
Not saying he hasn't had bad takes. Not saying that he can't be controversial. But say that this dude.
You and I disagree.
Yeah.
It happens.
But not saying you gotta love the guy. But say that this dude is not a net positive for Star Wars. You're smoking crack. Just my opinion.
Agreed. I agreed.
A dude doesn't spend $500,000 of his own money putting in all that time and effort to put it out for free, and he ain't doing that for charity.
Right. For free.
I mean, he ain't doing it for charity.
No paywall. I mean, he's got a Patreon or whatever, but who doesn't? We don't.
But again, you don't got to sub to that.
Nope.
You don't have to buy a saber. You don't have to buy a hat.
You still get to see the show.
You don't have to buy one of his hoodies. You don't have to do any of that. I mean, I don't know. He's gotten a lot of hate the last few years since he, I mean, right, wrong, and different. I mean, I think he's a positive for the fandom. He's done more for Star Wars than anyone, including the people bitching about him on social media, have and will ever do for the fandom.
Andrew showed off those sabers. They are pretty dope.
No, they're sick. I mean, they're awesome, dude.
They're expensive as shit, but they're dope.
Well, there's also a point of, you pay for what you get. I mean, look, in today's time, I am all 100% in for paying more if I know that I'm going to get something good. I'm all for going to the farmer's market or going to wherever and paying more for you know, all the good stuff, because I know it's going to be good for me, and I know it's quality, and I know there's TLC behind what I'm fixing to buy, and probably put my body to fuel and do all of those things. And so, I mean, would I rather go spend $150 on a Luke Saber from TikTok Shop or whatever, right? Or would I rather go, take a couple extra months, save up some money, spend $300, $400 on a one of a hundred or however many theory sabers, right? That I know is going to last me the next 10 years. And I don't know if I decide to go take that Timu saber out to your house and we do a lightsaber battle in your backyard on your pool, that I don't think that thing's going to make it very long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm down for paying for quality. I'm never gonna shy away from that. And and that should not be the standard of, you're gonna have to pay a little more. Well, if you're gonna give me something good, I'll pay for it. Don't tell me it's pasture raised in the store and slap some verbiage on it when it's not pasture raised. You know?
Yeah. It's like going to those Comic Cons and you get those sabers for $40 versus $140. There's a clear difference in the quality of the saber, man. 100%. Theory. Go ahead.
I mean, not to. I mean, it's you see it every day, dude. I mean, if you buy call it a, I don't know. If you buy X computer part, I don't know what series graphics cards are on anymore. If you buy NVIDIA GeForce, whatever they're called, 6070 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever the base model is. Who knows?
50s, but go ahead.
Yeah, 50, whatever. And it's $500, right? But you can buy the 6090 or 750, and it's 2x, right? Everything that you're gonna get. Now you're probably gonna have to upgrade a CPU so you don't bottleneck it, right? Or you might have to do some finicky when you're playing your games and, really try to get some work out of that bad boy. But you only have to spend $100 more and you can get that same card. I know that's not how it works, but right? You'd be stupid not to spend the extra $100 because you're getting double the output for $100 more for something that you're going to use every day. So if you can spend $150, $200 on a replica of your favorite Jedi or Sith assassin or whatever, I mean, and that saber is going to last a long ass time, while your neighbor across the street decided to buy from TikTok Shop and their saber doesn't last very long. I mean, seems like a no-brainer to me. At this point, when everything's expensive at this point, right? What's $100 more for something that's gonna?
What's $100 more?
Well, in the grand scheme of things, what's $100 more when it's gonna save you more heartburn in the long run, or
provide you more joy in
the
long run, right? So in theory sabers, which is what starts this whole mess, It's how long can I keep this joy for the $280, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm paying 120 bucks for this POS Hasbro thing and it breaks after, 2 or 3 months, well, that Theory Saber where I see him freaking just hammering away on those videos, maybe I should give that a shot for $100 more. That's your point, right?
Yeah.
And especially from someone, and I'm throwing props Theory's way, right? Like that loves Star Wars and wouldn't want to do something to harm his image, of course, but the image of Star Wars and what the product is and what it means to hold that hilt in your hand, right? And hear the sounds and shit. Now I got to go put some batteries in this thing.
Well, he's got more to lose, in my opinion,
How's that?
than putting out a shitty product than a Hasbro, a Black Series that's backed by Disney. Like Theory infinitely has more to lose by putting out shitty shit than the massive corporations do. Because the massive corporations have infinite money, right?
That's a great point.
The massive corporations don't care about your 7-year-old that breaks his lightsaber.
Lives in your 51-year-old body. Oh, yes, that breaks his.
Well, that too, but like, I mean, they don't care. They are all about quantity over quality, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Small creators or business owners, right? I mean, you're a business owner like yourself.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you, it's the same thing with you, right? You have your coaching business, right? That you run. It's you, only you. Madison helps, but like you're lives and breathes and dies with Dana, right?
Yes, sir.
So if Dana's not doing coaching, if Dana's not pouring money into it from his main stuff, the thing dies, right?
It comes from my coffers. Yes.
Yeah. So if you worked for a mega coaching corporation, right, that literally helped find the seminars for you to do, that helped find the businesses to do it, and they said, all right, Dana, here, you're going here, X, they're paying us this, right? You know, I mean, you still want to go give a good product, right? But you go,
Absolutely.
you do your thing. You're not really thinking about, maybe you're checking in with a few of the cats from that you met with there, maybe, right? But overall, you just yapped in front of 250 people that you're not going to remember 95% of them, and you're on to the next gig. You're literally Star Wars Theory in what you do in the realm he's in. If Theory gave us shitty lightsabers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheap merch, cheap hats, cheap all of that, and the subreddits are hammering him, Instagram comments are hammering him, YouTube comments are hammering him, I mean, that's why he stepped away from all the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was getting freaking hammered in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so. Don't be giving us that. Yeah, don't be giving us that sloppy shit. Like, so yeah, he's got more to lose. I mean, he's a one-man army against infinite money, super power alien corporation,
Hasbro gets to say, oh, that was a swing and a miss, folks. All right, on to the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can survive the storm, because at the end of the day, people are still going to buy. They're going to see the brand. They're going to know the brand, and oh well, I'll just buy it again, whatever, blah blah blah. And some people just flat out accept the shitty stuff because of the readily availability-ness of what the megacorps offer. But you got theory that, you know, yeah, it may take 2 to 3 weeks for you to get your lightsaber, man. But I mean, look, I mean, it's me and 10 other people running this joint, and this is what we're doing. And I'm sorry it's taking a little long, but I mean, you're going to love it when it gets there, and it's going to last you a long time, and you're going to freaking love it. So, and it ain't like he doesn't have affordable versions of his sabers on his site.
Yes,
that
you're right.
that I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, if this is the type of saber quality that you want, like, you know, he's giving you options, which there's not a lot of not a lot of other, even let alone single man shops are going to do. This is the product. This is what it is. I mean, I'm glad we're talking about this, man.
Credibility on the line too, right? Like that's like you're saying. So he's not going to put out some BS because it will discredit him. It will show a lack of sincerity in his intent with all of these endeavors. And no, I'm with you, man. No, you're exactly right.
A guy is not spending hundreds of
that way.
A guy is not spending hundreds of $1,000s of his own money on stuff, putting his credibility on the line to not, you know, he's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know,
he doesn't have to disclose his net worth, but I believe the speculation could be upwards of like 2.5 plus. And if that's the case, you're like when you're getting that kind of you're not getting that's net worth, but when you're getting that, right? Like that, there's meaning behind that. And to the fans, as you said earlier, I think it means something to us as well to say, like, we trust in what you're going to do with what we're about to watch, right? We're on board. Let's go. You're putting your $1 million net worth behind what, and you're putting your money where your mouth is. And I don't know, bro. I've had, since this episode that I prepared for tonight, I've had a bit of a leaf turning, if you will, for theory. And to be totally honest, I did not take you for being on the theory side of things for the most part. I don't know why. I just didn't really picture that.
I mean, I've always been a fan. I mean, I don't watch his stuff as religiously as I used to, but I mean, I'm a fan. Always been a fan. I wasn't a huge fan when he was doing the AI stuff, but guess what? I just didn't watch it. I remember
that, dude, because I was like, "Did you guys see this? This was a really good." You're like, "AI slap,
yeah, I know." Hey, just don't watch it, right? I was just got done playing the bonus missions on the new Halo campaign Evolved game with Josiah.
Shut up! I just downloaded it. Oh my god!
And you know, they've got a character in there that is there for, we all know why she's there, you know, and she's not the most pleasant to listen to. But guess what? I just kind of zone it out. You know, I see a character in a show I don't like, zone it out. Is what it is. You know what bitching on the internet's gotten people? You know, the only single bitch fest that I've ever seen succeed on the internet in the last 10 years has been?
What is that, Cam?
Release the Snyderverse. And I was a part of that from day one because it should have always been that way. Warner Brothers messed up. But that's the only single time I've seen people bitch and moan on the internet for 5+ years on when.
What if I told you that was the plan all along to get people to double purchase?
I wouldn't be surprised about that either. But that first Justice League movie was awful.
It was shit. I stopped. And anyone that knew me in that sliver of time where I was like, okay, I think I can get on board with DC, that Justice League movie sealed it for me that I would never watch another one. I bent and I watched the Snyder version of Superman, which was of Justice League, which was amazing. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
So much slow-mo though.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Slow-mo wiener.
You've got, Superman and Flash.
Slow-mo wieners in the air. That was a lot. He was doing that shit for the memes. I know that for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, he was like, what could make this scene even better and touch a sliver of audience for people that think my movies are too dark? There's gonna be slow-mo hot dog wieners flying in the air. We probably should watch these episodes, dude. We're gonna be here till 11.
All right, here we go. I gotta see if this works.
Or we can just watch, episode 2 again, since you decided to watch it without me.
All right, fine.
But you have it in the title that we're watching the first one. So
we are, and I've already got it queued up, so that's what we're watching. We ready? Thank you, Cam, for pretty much hoarding. I'm sorry, not hoarding. Hogging. No, not hogging. Handling that segment.
Yeah, I'm not taking your shit. I'm not you. You're hogging my time, is what you're doing, because you've already watched this. So your reaction is not even going to be genuine. You're like seeing it for the first time. You're like never mind. That would be a that's an after dark joke.
It was on in the background.
Autoplay.
The first one as a review. And it autoplayed.
Autoplay. I don't know how to work YouTube. I have YouTube Premium.
Okay, so
I can turn autoplay off.
We'll say nothing. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. You ready? I was about to click end stream.
I had such a fire joke, bro, but we were gonna totally get banned.
What?
Nothing.
Hold on. Let me put up the disclaimer.
It wasn't that bad. No.
Okay, let's move on. Thank you for your candor.
It was pretty God tier analogy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let me know if you guys.
What if we do this one?
Whatever, dude.
Is it bigger? Pause. Don't answer that.
That way. Yeah, that's cool. I'm muting.
Okay, me too.
I'm only gonna jump in when I have This is the first one. This is episode 1. We're gonna watch first because we've talked briefly, Vader won, blah blah blah, but we've never talked about it. So we'll watch and review here. I've seen it before. Cam, you've seen it before. I think everyone has on the show.
Surrender and you'll live. You're outnumbered. Think about this. You'll never escape. We will fire. Let him go now.
I will not be denied.
If you want me to pause at any point, let me know.
Reinforcements coming!
Now you will answer for your treachery.
Okay, I know, right? Okay, so before, I have things I want to ask and talk to you about, but do you want me to wait till the end, or do you want me to interrupt?
I don't know, man. My dope's kind of checked still. I'm not gonna lie, but ask away. Let's ride, bro.
All right. Well, I mean, at this point, do you know who he's choking? Like, do you feel that? Do you know that the first time you saw this?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
did you suspect it?
yeah. The slip-on shoes kill me, bro. I think I got those shoes for work. Nice to know Palpatine's just a regular guy with a dress code like myself.
Just the slip-ons, bro.
Just a little slip-on black dress shoes, bro. What an absolute legend.
Holy shit.
I like to think headcanon wise, he was moving like that when he was fighting Maul and mauling those cats, bro. Yeah, homie just had trash. Palpatine, the greatest Sith Lord of all time, also shops at your local DSW.
Oh, Papa Palpy. My goodness, my cheeks hurt. Okay, we'll just I can't do this. We will never get off tonight if we don't do it this way. We'll just play the shit the rest of the way.
Yeah, let's just ride for the next. Hey, how long is episode 2? If you don't mind me asking, how long is it, sir?
I think it's only 17 minutes. At max. It's not that long. It's just
okay. All right. Yeah, thank you. Good to know. So from someone who's watched it, I would ask.
You ask. We won't stop it, but this shit right here, man. Oh my god.
There is no escape. You will suffer for your deceit. Answer for your failure to save her. I destroyed your enemies, forged for you an empire. Yet, like the Jedi, you have left me a mere shadow of what I was promised. You have taken everything.
Everything? Foolish boy. You grieve for the dead wife of an insolent Jedi. Your precious Padme's fate was your choice. Just as your fate is mine. Such a pity. How much grander and more powerful you could have still become. If you had had the temerity to embrace the path set before you.
I made this for you, so you'll remember me. It will bring you good fortune.
It's beautiful, but I don't need this to remember you by. My caring for you will always remain.
Padme.
And that
is why you'll never defeat me. As long as you let your feelings anchor you, forever shall you remain weaker than I. Always the servant, always the slave, young Skywalker.
Anakin! 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 Anakin!
Lord Vader, you have an urgent message. My lord?
Proceed.
The Emperor demands your presence at once. Lord Vader?
As he wishes.
Gods, leave us.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are distressed, my friend.
I am fine, my master.
Are you now? Your anger radiates like a whirlwind, yet unfocused. No, not unfocused. Hidden. You are trying to hide your rage from me. Why? Ah, I see. Then what is your hesitation, Lord Vader? Give in to your anger. Strike me down.
I have no such wish, master.
Pathetic. A mighty Sith Lord crippled by melancholy and indecision. All due to the attachments of a Jedi.
There is no attachment. Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Did you? Yet Skywalker's powers dwarfed yours, did they not? No. Rise, Lord Vader. It is the way of the Sith to destroy all who stand in our way to power. To eliminate our rivals, is it not? Who stands in your way, Lord Vader? Who holds you back? Keeps you subjected and decrepit within that armor? Anyone? If so, only your hate will eradicate him. Use it.
I cannot, my master.
That is why my disappointment with you grows by the second. Embrace the choices that have brought you here. Revel in them, or forever live in the shadow of Anakin Skywalker. Now, I have a task for you, my young apprentice. There's a great disturbance in the Force. A powerful Jedi survives in the Mid-Rim. He must pay the price for his betrayal.
As you wish.
He hides on my home planet of Naboo. And of course, that of the late Queen Padme Amidala. It is no coincidence. He draws you there because he knows who you are, Lord Vader. The clones that report he wields an amethyst blade.
How is that possible?
Power. That's how. And you and I both know this particular Jedi wields a great deal of it.
I will finish what we started, Master.
Will you? I wonder. Eliminate this Jedi. Pledge yourself to the dark side fully, Lord Vader. Relish in the gifts it bestows upon you. Only then will you be able to cast off the chains that bind you and achieve a power as never before. Only then will you be able to destroy the rival before you.
Then I will not fail, Master.
Prepare my personal shuttle. I seem to be afflicted by a sudden tinge of nostalgia to visit my beloved Naboo.
Jedi has barricaded himself in the catacombs and has sealed off all of the entrances. It's ready to blow our way in. But now of all the troopers we've sent in, none have returned.
Lost troopers do not concern me, Commander. I want that Jedi. I will use the 501st.
As you wish, sir. Make way for the boys in blue. Right away, sir.
Anakin.
Go, 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 go!
Okay.
All done.
On a scale of 1 to 10 for a
10.
15-minute fan film.
10.
Did you just... What?
10.
You don't even care? 10. Just
Yeah.
10. Listen, what stood out to me was that the set, the worst part of this whole thing was the set. The real-time set with the Emperor, where they were having their discussion about disappointment. But that set was only a minor step down from the Acolyte sets. Outside of that, this...
Oh, the Acolyte doesn't even freaking touch what we just watched. That was 12 minutes.
100%. This was good. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. That set needed just a little more. But outside of that,
I mean,
there were so many moments. Go ahead.
It's a 10 for me because, I mean, it's one dude's vision using his own money.
Yeah.
I mean, probably spent what, $200,000 on that, if I recall from back in the day. I mean, all that, $200,000.
2018.
Yeah, so probably even more money in the grand scheme of things with today's dollar. So,
yeah. Couple moments that stand out. That moment, and I had to interject, where Vader held the blaster bolts and threw them back. Of course, Kylo Ren right? Did that. And that was the first time we'd seen that. But seeing that in the capacity of Vader, like it was still believable. Like it seemed obscene, all these blaster bolts, right? But no, it's Vader. And I think I popped in and said peak because we, I said we, the general fandom, pardon me, never got to see Vader at peak Vader. And we see some in Obi-Wan series, a little bit more of what that Vader is. This gives us what I think we had in our mind of what peak Vader really was. Would you agree? Disagree?
I agree.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was all in his mind, right? So doesn't really matter. No. That bit with the Emperor was very telling. And there were moments in Return of the Jedi reflected back in this with I must obey my master. And that not that this answered the question, but added to that lore, even though it's not canon. It added to that. I don't know how you feel about that piece, but that piece to me was one of the more peak pieces because of how I see it aligning with that lore and what happens in Return of the Jedi.
No, I'm 100% with you.
The temptation the Emperor gives him, handing him his saber, freaking hilt side first or butt first. Like, whoa! Come
I
on,
think it's
dude!
because I think it's because he knows he's not going to do it, and so it's just more of a goad. I think so. I think he's just more of a goading and more. I mean, I think he wants him to, but I think he just knows he's not going to do it. It's more
Do you
goading.
think it's like you're a wuss type thing, or do you think it's
yeah,
you won't because you think you still need me for Padme?
Probably a mix of both. It's very interesting.
Quite. I'm gonna take 1 second here and pull up the second episode.
Yeah, he's not going to show on stream that there's going to be a little bit of a little red bar that goes all the way under the thumbnail of this YouTube video because it shows that he watched it before this. So
this guy's got
he could go into his history on YouTube and pull up the video because he's watched it beforehand.
I have a question. Are you done?
No. You can ask Woods. I'm not done. I'm gonna keep. I'm 100% in.
This is gonna be great, as Homer would say. Speaking of Homer, did you see the Odyssey?
No, I haven't yet.
Do you want to see it, or is that something that interests you?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm a Christopher Nolan guy.
Nolan vision? Like you want to like IMAX it the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't know about going to our local IMAX. May have to leave my wife at home. At least somebody
Cinemark?
Cinemark's not IMAX.
They don't have IMAX?
No.
What are they? Oh, they got that 3 box
XD, man.
XD, yeah.
I mean, I'll go to Cinemark and watch it in XD.
I'll go with you. I pack. You're not supposed to. I mean, there's like you're allowed. So, all right.
No, I mean I'll go to premiere with you if you carry.
We'll do it.
But our wives have to stay at home so that somebody can collect on the life insurance. Just on the, there is a greater than 10% chance, in my opinion, that we will not make it home safely. If we go,
oh my gosh,
if we are out of the theater after dark,
we will. We will both speak to our respective partners and have them figure this out.
I
and
don't
we will-
respect places that have a parking lot that does not have lights in it. I don't respect places like that. No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't.
Oh my
Freaking City of Bryan will get on me about my trash can and stuff, but my yard and God forbid, you know.
I watch a
God forbid-
movie without getting mugged. I can't.
Yeah. Point it out there,
We're
man.
trying to make Batmans out here. I don't know. All right, then let's do this. Episode 2.
My first time.
Oh, before
Hooray!
we,
Hooray!
how did you feel about the actors? How they did portrayal of the characters, etc.
Really loved the Emperor. Padme was fine. Young Anakin was fine. I mean, I think for what we got, I think that's pretty well done, top to bottom.
Can I tell you that I was very, very critical going in of Vader. That's my dog. I didn't even realize I wasn't watching an official Vader portrayal, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it was for me. And you guys see all the Vader shit I got.
Yeah, Dana might like Darth Vader just a little bit.
Tiny bit. All right. Let's watch Vader episode 2. Thank you, Theory.
My first time, by the way, in case anybody couldn't gather that.
Guy won't
So my
give a
reactions
fuck.
are going to be 110% legitimate.
You can keep it unmuted. if
Wait,
you'd like.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna mute.
Hold on. Can you go back to the start, bro? What did that say at the bottom?
No.
It's a 10 out of 10, bro. It's a 10 out of 10. We don't have to we don't have to watch, bro. We don't have to watch the rest. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm dead,
Yeah.
bro.
After all that discussion, I wasn't gonna. Yeah. Just
Oh
let it
yeah,
happen.
you didn't want to share that
Organic.
with me earlier, you
No,
know.
sir. No, sir.
Okay, all right, thanks.
It made for good TV. All right, here we go.
Could be Grok AI, but you know.
Who knows? I'm gonna pause it for a sec. We do push this out audio only. So, 8 months after the rise of the Galactic Empire, the galaxy trembles in the wake of the Emperor's new apprentice, Darth Vader. On the planet of Naboo, near the tomb of Padme Amidala, rumors of a powerful Jedi have resurfaced, or half surfaced, sorry. Lord Vader and squad of 501st troopers are dispatched to purge the area. But beneath the Dark Lord's armor, the ghost of Anakin Skywalker still... Shit, I looked away.
boys. Saber Cats. The Jedi is here. Command, we've entered the tunnels. Thermals on, men. Stay sharp. Sir, any response from Lord Vader yet? He's on his way. Stay focused, soldier. How many, sir? Fox mentioned it was just the one Jedi. All of this for just one Jedi? He's a master. Mace Windu. I heard he crushed a battalion of droids with his bare hands. Who cares who he is? He'll die like the rest. Hold. We've got tracks. Stack up. They're gone. What are your orders, sir? Clear the area. Stay frosty. Clear. Command, come in. First sweep is clear. Affirmative. Over and out.
Trooper down! Hostiles! We have hostiles! Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Fall back. Sir, what do you mean? There he is!
Fall back! Covering fire!
What is bro doing right now?
Your Jedi tricks won't work on me.
Hold him back!
That's close enough. We have you outnumbered.
Apologies, Lord Vader. We...
Silence.
Hello,
Where are
Raider.
you keeping the Jedi?
You cannot bargain with Vader.
He killed them. He killed them all.
What are we waiting for? Let's take them!
Patience, Vero. Don't underestimate him. Stick to the plan. Remember your training.
Your feelings make you powerful.
Murderer.
Don't give in to him.
Shall I inform you of how I took the youngling's life?
Sir, all vitals for our men have just gone offline. Captain Phoenix, send in your troops. On our way, Commander. Reinforcements are on their way, my lord.
Vero, stop.
Move to intercept!
I'm sorry, brother.
Press the attack!
They had a Wilhelm dream, brother.
Jedi will keep you weak.
I'll never betray them.
Don't move, Jedi. I expected more. Form up. Blast him! What the? It's not me! No, no, no! I can't move! Fire! Die, Jedi! Surrender, Jedi! Oh, slag. Stop him! Traitors to the Empire! Not so fast, Jedi. Don't let up! Hold him back!
What's the situation? Anybody? Come in! Lads!
We need more men.
No. Lord Vader will prove his worth. Or be replaced.
So dramatic.
Master Windu, you survived.
Surprised.
You could have stayed hidden, but instead you have once again brought more Jedi to their doom.
I will give you one chance, Skywalker. Tell us where you are hiding the captured Jedi, and we may finish you quickly.
More Jedi deaths tonight will serve as a reminder of your failure.
Your dead wife and your mother will serve as yours.
I'm coming off mute, but I'm gonna let the credits roll. All right. So,
Wow. Well done. Well done, Mr. Theory. Well done. I
1 to 10?
personally, oh, dude, that was a fucking 20, bro. I mean, I'm like, there was about, obviously I'm not watching it on my end, but there was about halfway through where I'm like, oh, we're getting left on a cliffhanger here for sure. Which, after seeing how it played out, I do not mind. It makes me very excited and hopeful that we don't have to wait as long for the next project for episode 3 than we had to wait from 1 to 2, you know? So, well done, man. That's awesome. I hope that I would love if he was able to remake episode 1 in the same style as 2, and I guess he's probably going to do 3 as that. I don't know that for sure, but and then to have that like mashed up as a trilogy, I think that would be awesome. Love the animation. I mean, I know I'm watching it on your end, and there's different than if I was watching on my TV, 4K, whatever, and I still thought it looked awesome. So especially all the close-ups, all the Jedi, well done. Well done, Mr. Theory.
yeah, I I didn't know it was gonna be animated. Did you know in advance?
I did know it was going to be animated. I know that I remember a long time ago him talking about how the struggles of live action and how much time, cost, money, and all of that, and that he was going to go animated for episodes 2 and I think 3. So
Debbie thinks it was okay. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing?
So like
Yeah.
7 out of 10, Debbie. 6 out of 10. What's the vibe
Give
here?
us a number. A
Yeah,
number, Deb.
number out of 10.
Number, Debbie.
I'll say off the
Go
rip.
ahead.
The one thing I did not like, the Mace Windu line feels really out of place about his wife and mother. It just feels, I don't know. I'm gonna have to
think so.
I'm gonna
Not
have to
after
walk.
he got the shit done to him.
I guess so. I'm gonna have to rewatch that back. Wow.
Debbie gives it a 5 to 6. Wow. I didn't anticipate that.
No, I did for sure.
Debbie, you should hop on. You should hop on and tell us.
Bro, it's like almost midnight her time, bro.
It's true. Hey, yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I loved it. I think I'd give it a 9 and 10. If I'm being critical, the Marvel superhero landing of Vader took me out of the moment. I was like, oh, cool, that's fun. Okay. But it kind of, took me out of where we were at the beginning of that. And but outside of that, I thought the writing was good, the directing was great, the animation, I didn't know it was going to be animated. That's why I asked the question there. And so I was anticipating another, live action, what have you. But I'm totally fine with that. This character, Vega, I don't,
Vera or whatever.
Vera, yeah. Holy crap! I need that. I need more of that in my life. Like that dude. Oh, there's something to that. So again, writing, right? Like that writing and directing of that, fantastic. The animation of his what he was going through in those moments and what they so oh god, I don't want to get all crazy. But what was that? Yeah, animation was really good, but that's it. Man, I wish you would just log on. Just log on and tell us your thoughts, Debbie. Just log on.
There's watching that, I feel like, and I mean, I'm interested to see where he goes with episode 3, but it definitely feels like Star Wars Theory and I definitely had the same Vader headcanon growing up as kids of he was just murking Jedi all across the galaxy, and so I mean, I obviously think that's what's going to happen in this next one. So I'm ready to see that.
Man, I always assumed some way, somehow, in my headcanon that Mace Windu survived. And so seeing that was pretty awesome. I know it's not canon, but still pretty damn awesome.
I mean, we never saw a body. I mean,
no, yeah,
and
it's
the Emperor can survive.
Accurate. He walked through with his, prosthetics and whatnot, his face scarred, etc. Very lore accurate. I'm down, dude, and I would love to see an animation like this of like we got to see with Maul, but can we see that with Mace? Because I don't know. Go ahead.
I think so. I think that'd be cool. I think it probably might be easier for him to do a comic or something. That would be cool. Like a little Mace Windu one shot from Star Wars Theories, Vader universe, something like that. So
No body, no death.
I think that'd be pretty sick. But I was really interested. That was my first thought. I was like, is he going to have a prosthetic? Is he only going to be left-handed? Because in my head, I'm like, where did he go to get the prosthetic? How is he like? or not. It's not a prosthetic. The arm, the hand, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, and then I'm like, where did he chop it? Did he go here? Is it more like here? Is it the hand? Is it only the hand?
This is what's important. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. Like, I mean, now I'm like, holy shit! I need to watch Revenge of the Sith for the 400th time.
Where did it get lopped off at? Right?
Yeah.
I think it was right here. I think it was right at the like right above the elbow.
Oh.
Anyhow.
So, and then I'm like, and then another thing, to my understanding, like I don't know. I don't think it was all of Naboo, but I know like Padme's tomb specifically, I think canon wise was like heavily guarded.
Yeah.
So like how are like 7 or 8 Jedi just, I mean, it really had me thinking like, man, I would like to know more about these characters and how they're here, what they are in 8 minutes of screen time than a lot of other stuff that we've gotten, And so I'm like, it'd be,
give me an
well
8-minute backstory on each one of those Jedi, which Ima Gundi is one of them. I think Shakti was there. So give me that gap in an 8-minute visions or something. I'm down for that 100%. That was, yeah. I could easily see this slipping into canon if they would allow.
It wasn't Shakti. It was a Jedi that looked like Shakti.
Okay. Well, she looked a little older, so I thought it may be Shakti.
No, Shakti died at the Jedi Temple. That is like 100% canon. That's for
canon.
Sure. Yeah.
Not on the bridge of Grievous's ship.
No.
That was a deleted scene. You knew that.
That was a deleted scene, yes. What was I going to say? I had something to say. Holy shit.
Sorry,
what was it? What was it? What was it? Oh my God. It was literally in tandem with whatever we were just talking about. Hold on.
My bad.
Hold on.
Where's our producer? Run that back.
No, I got to unmute the stream and rewind like 10 seconds. Hold on.
Oh, you got the stream playing. Love the views. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Notifications when we go live. All the stuff and things.
Oh, I remember. You don't even have to give me 8 minutes, bro. You remember from like, I don't know. Zane might remember this from whatever. Give me like a Lego Batman loading screen one shot of the characters, like a breakdown, bro. Like give me something like that. Like Instagram post, like.
What did you say? Lego one shot?
Well, hold on.
Lego load screen?
Yeah, hold on. Like something like this, bro. I'm sending it in our Facebook chat.
You don't want to put it in the middle one share.
Well, I'm sharing it right now.
Well, I gotta get into Facebook. I'm not in Facebook.
Oh, well, here, I'll just pull it up on my thing. Hold on. Give me something like this, bro.
Talk to me, guys.
I understand. Well, let me not share that screen. That'd be
What
awkward.
did you send me? Where did you send it?
I'm not sending it. I'm pulling it up on screen.
Okay.
Give me something like this, bro. A little one shot. Well, when you were playing the original Lego Batman, this would be the loading screen based on the villains that you were fixing to interact with. But like, give me something like that, bro. Give us some.
Yeah.
You don't got to put a lot of thought into it, bro. Like, I mean, that'd be sick. So, that's just me. That's
the bio.
Yeah, just like this is Vera. He was trained by unknown Jedi master. He was he used Form 4. You know, like just give us something, bro. Like cool little one shot of the character.
How did you experience that where all the sabers lit up? How'd you feel? When they were talking about one Jedi, and then this. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. So when Vader said your Jedi mind tricks work on me, I was like, oh, the clones are seeing a vision. Mace Windu is the one doing the acts that these Jedi are doing, but the clones think they're seeing 8 Jedi, right? So they're common, like there's 7, you know.
Okay, pause. So in your head canon, Mace is that powerful at that moment in your mind to do something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's top 5 at the time?
Yeah, true.
Top 3 Jedi, top 3 strongest Jedi in the world.
True.
And
I yield my time.
Yeah, and he's not like he's not like limiting himself, right? He's not like, you know, this is survival at this point. So, I mean, that's what I was thinking. And then when Vader showed up, I'm like, oh, it's not a vision, you know. Then I'm like, oh shit, like, were those Jedi looking for Mace? What's this, you know? And so it was well done. I really thought that the clones were seeing a vision. And so I was
with the Mace reveal. How did that land with you?
Well, it was cool. He was like the Balrog, like freaking turning the freaking lights off, bro. Cool. Love the armor. Love the whole setup. Love everything. I mean, I really thought he did. If I would have said, like, you know, headcanon wise, Mace Windu lives, that something close to that effect of what he was wearing would have been what I would have done. The face stuff was really more intricate because I'm like, well, I mean, you have to think like, I mean, Palpatine had what happened to his face happen to him. So, I mean, surely Mace didn't go by unscathed either. So, no, man, well done. I thought the design was awesome. Designs of the tunnels, the Jedi. I mean, really just well done.
So looking ahead to episode 3, yeah, I agree with you. I hope it doesn't take as long.
I don't think it will. I think I remember him saying like that we shouldn't have to wait as long for.
I think
episode
after
3.
this release, if he was needing more funding, he will get it very quickly. This was very well done.
This was awesome. Shout out to they had what was his name? The guy that voiced Mace Windu in the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He was there for the premiere too.
Terrence Carson, TC Carson.
Yeah.
I think
TC.
I think he shout out to him coming back to voice Mace Windu. I'm glad he was able to work out whatever deal he worked out to make that happen. That was awesome. Shout out to the voice actors that did the other Jedi that I haven't looked at yet. I wonder if they did like mocap or anything. Be interesting. I wonder if Theory will do like a behind the scenes of what they did.
I hope so.
Was Nick?
That was cool.
I wonder if Nick Gillard was in the credits too. I need to go back and watch that. Because I know him and Theory.
If you do watch the credits, watch it at Theory, but also watch it with us.
Yeah, I think that yeah, I know him and Theory are tight. So I wonder if there was any, because like we've talked about this before on the show, but there's like an art to saber fights, and it makes sense in theory why Rey and Finn look like they don't know what they're doing. You know, it was one of my biggest gripes for Force Awakens with how Kylo lost to, and I know he was whatever, all the stuff, right? I understand, but like, there's a form or there's an art to Jedi from this age and how they fight and how important forms are and how each form has its own strength and weaknesses and how, what is it? Anakin was a form 5, but Vader can't, doesn't have the mobility that Anakin has. And so he has to use a variation of that, or it's like form 6 or something like that. And so it was cool. I wasn't really super, nitpicky about it, but it felt like, well, yes, they didn't know what they were doing, Debbie, but Kylo Ren should have known what he was doing because he was trained by Luke Skywalker. We're not talking about that right now, though. So, but yeah, I was like, it felt like each Jedi fought, to me, at first glance watching, they all fought differently, which is what is so cool about. And that's why I'm interested to see if we get how, Mace Windu, right? No Jedi, like, Jedi way, it's dead. Like, they're like in episode 3, you're gonna get a Mace Windu that is
restrained,
unrestrained. He has, unhinged.
In episode
right?
3.
Yeah, in episode 3,
He's
you're gonna
still
get
restrained in episode 3.
No, in the coming episode 3.
I'm sorry.
Theories.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was talking Revenge of the Sith. Sorry.
No. So was Mace's
restrained? Revenge of the Sith. He's restrained.
Yeah, but in
episode 3 of this, there's no bounds. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
yes.
And so it's like, we're gonna have, of a pod, I think is what it's called, right? Something funny. I don't know. Zane's not here.
The pod. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, that's going to be interesting because, that's a pretty powerful form that he uses, and only, to my knowledge, he was the only one at the time using, and so
allowed,
yeah. And so it'll be interesting to see kind of how him and Vader interact, and then the 5 other Jedi that are left, I think. And the Wookiee Jedi is still there, and he's a freaking hoss.
Yeah.
That's going to be sick, bro.
So, I am very torn after watching this because, pardon me, when I saw that ending cut with Vader versus all 6 or 7, whatever. I think it's 6. I think it's 5 and Mace, like you said. There's a part of me that's like, there's no effing way Vader gets out of this shit. There's no way. And I'm, as you said at the top of the show, I'm the Vader guy. Okay. Mm-hmm. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way my guy gets out of this. It's got to be an Ahsoka, rocks falling, and it's got to be something, because this is like Mace Windu already here and has already had it up to here with Anakin before everything. I cannot imagine how could Anakin overpower Mace and 5 Jedi?
Well,
I just can't.
Well, there's, I think a lot of what this trilogy is, outside of a, appreciation for the universe and Star Wars, is, I think it's a love. There's a reason he chose Vader, right? That's one of his guys, right? I know Theory's a Luke guy too, but Theory holds a lot of love for Vader. He's very, as with his Obi-Wan critiques, he's very protective of the character, and so I think in a lot of ways this is a love story to that character. And I mean, there's probably going to be some like no shot like he gets out of this. But like, I mean, he's fixing to probably murk all these cats, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying.
We know chapter whatever the next movie.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
but I
I
mean,
got
like, but like he's, you know, this is there's a journey that I think we're going on with the character in this specific time, and I think that's what this is going to be used for. And I think the Emperor line, you know, the Emperor's use in this was a little bit less obviously than the last episode, but like, I mean, I think Vader's going to freaking murk those cats, and I think it's going to end to a final showdown with him and Windu, and I think it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a 30, hopefully a 25, 30-minute banger, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, well done. I'm again, shout out to Theory for making this. You know, I mean, it was. I mean, I'm not like speechless, obviously, but like, I mean, I'm just texted Josiah, and I'm like, just shout out to Theory, man. Really well done. Shout out to him, the cast and the crew that helped, you know, put this together. All the fans, myself, Andre Whaley. I don't know. Debbie's probably not buying stuff from Theory Sabers, but you know, shout out to everybody watching it. You know, I mean, whether you give it a 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 0 out of 10. I mean, that's what we're
man.
Yeah, that's what we're all here for, man. This is a well done project. A lot of people worked really hard on this, and yeah, man. Shout out to Theory.
We did an episode where we talked about some fan films, and we touched on episode 1, but we didn't really give it a good shake. So I'm glad we had the opportunity. Star Wars Theory, you'll probably never see this, but if you do, thank you for the content and that you continue to do, and the dedication to trying to stay true to the lore as you understand it. And we appreciate you and all you've done. So, I think that should conclude us because we are at 10:05, and Debbie using the excuse. I don't know about that one anymore.
Just start the Potter at 7.
Just start the say, man.
Bro, just
started earlier.
Just put the Potter back like an hour each time, and you might
Debbie,
get Debbie back, bro.
I started at 7. Would you come on? All right. Well, while she's answering, if she's still listening. What do you got going on, dude? You just back and forth still, right? Or you got another day? You got one more day. Right?
I'm here the rest of the week. I'm off tomorrow, golfing with the pops in the afternoon.
Nice.
Did all the big chores today, mowed the grass this afternoon, detailed Woods' car. So yeah, I've been off the last few days. Dan and I played some golf yesterday.
Yes.
Chilled today. Can golf tomorrow. Enjoy the last day of
You ready to
freedom.
detail my car?
No, not for free.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you cook me some like New York strip, maybe a little ribeye, some mashed potatoes. Trying to think of some asparagus. I mean,
I'm like fancy, dude. Like I pay some dude to come to my house to wash my car, brother.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but I haven't done that. I haven't done that in a year or two, man.
I do it,
and it shows.
The only way I would do that is if I was going to get like ceramic. I was talking about that with Woods. If I was going to do like ceramic coating, or you know, Woods has some. You know, you buy used vehicles. There's some cosmetics, and then you know, women drive. So there's additional cosmetics issues that occur, and so the RAV could use some. The RAV could use some love.
Have you ever thought about vinyl, like PPF?
No.
I have PPF on the front, on the hood, front bumper, and front fenders for debris, rock chips, whatever.
I have that on my. I have that on my Tacoma. I don't like it. I don't like the look of the film I'd rather just take. I mean, I'm fine with the rock chips. I'm gonna drive it every day. Like, I know there's gonna be some stuff. It's more of like, I mean, we see the parking lot they park in. I mean, we know the people that are in that building, students, whatever. Not everybody takes care of their vehicles. Some people see, oh, that vehicle's really nice and clean, has nice tires. Let me park next to them and ding them, whatever. And then you have whatever, like, and so that's more the stuff I'm talking about. Or like, you take it to the Wolf Pin place or the Drews, and and it's I'm talking about those type of things. I could do it, buff those out. I just don't have the tools, and I'm like, do I spend $200 to do to get the tools and do it myself, or do I, so I'm kind of weighing that. But it's more stuff that only I look at, like, and you would probably notice, and maybe Charlotte because she drives a nice car. But like, I mean, 95% of the people that are like, she tells me all the time, people right after their work, oh, your car's so clean and nice, and I'm like, it's filthy, So,
look, at the end of the day, it's you, right? Like, you want her to drive around in a vehicle that looks X way.
Yeah.
So you want to make it look X way. Dude, that's teach his own, man.
I'm paying for the shit. I mean, like,
you're moving the economy, right? But why are you going with Drew's, which is a national chain?
No.
Why wouldn't you go with a local?
No, I don't take that there. So, but like,
I'm messing with you, bro.
But there's you can tell a lot about a person, in my opinion. This is my own opinion. Oh, you can tell a lot about a person by how the inside specifically of their vehicle looks, the inside of their home looks, and how their desk at their office work, or how their desk at their office looks. You can tell a lot about a person. And I'm not saying, hey man, look, you got 4 kids, 5 kids running around, young kids running around. Hey man, I got you. I'm not hating on that. I'm talking about neglectfulness of the things that you own and how you take care of them. That's what I mean. You can tell a lot about a person. So
I got you.
And your work.
Agreed.
So
agree. All right. We have got to wrap this up. 2:10. All right. We will see you all next week. I don't know what we'll talk about, but this was certainly fun.
Just go frame by frame episode 2,
He's
bro.
got like 5 freaking bands he's playing with, whatever. He just got through with the move too. So bless him on his new home.
Shout out to the dog.
Communal What is canceled tomorrow because my real job is I don't get a lunch break tomorrow. What else? I think there is a Communal What special event. It's complimentary, only 40 people. So get in on it. It is Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. John Maxwell book. We did a mastermind on this, which our own Andre Whaley was one of our participants in the mastermind 7-week course. This is not 7 weeks. This is 1 hour. And actually it's about 30 minutes. And then we just chat the rest of the time. On August 12th, go check out any of the at Dr. Dana Martin and you'll see advertisements for that. I think that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Cam. I had a good time. Thank you, Debbie, for joining the show. Kinda. It was nice to have you. Seriously. Can't wait to get you back on, but we can't do it if we're doing these 2-hour and 12-minute shows. Good night, everybody. Oh, always remember, peace is a lie. There's only passion. Good night.